Hello everybody. Back in London town, as you can see, everything's a little bit quiet. Yeah, so it does feel quite quiet, which is because I live alone and there's no one here. It's very silent. I could easily just put some music on, but right now I can definitely feel being alone. Now, I don't mind being alone. It's one of my favourite things to be. I'm a natural born loner. I like my own company. But I've just come back from visiting family and relatives and friends. Spending time with my family is always a priority. I always have time for my family and I'll always be there for them. I am a self-confessed loner. I like my alone time. I like being present with myself. But I also do crave company and I am a social being. So those two things conflict quite a lot. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm just all over the place. 1 minute I want company, 1 minute I want to be alone. Yeah, I'm just a little bit confused. There's such a big difference from having all your family around you to suddenly being alone in my apartment by myself. And I guess that big swing suddenly leaves a bit of emptiness in there. I don't know what that is. What I do know, though, is that I've spent beautiful time with my family and my relatives, and I treasure those moments together. Anyway, you can tell my mind's a bit muddled right now. But what I'm not muddled about is how far I've got with my freelance stuff. I have been trying to figure out a freelance life as a creative. I am layering the foundations of what I want to do, and that includes all of the administrative systems I've got to put in place as a business. There's a load of boring stuff. None of the creative stuff that I want to do for work, but an important step to figure out how I run my business. That leads us on to this week's plan. It's a little bit short this week because I was away with my family, so I'm just trying to figure out what I can film. Got like 2 days. I have got to do some more work, and typically I always think that's really boring footage of me just on a computer. I've got to do that today, finish off some of my admin. I feel like it's a stay-at-home week. We can figure out what to do together. We'll figure it out. Let's finish off some work. Hello. It is night time. I don't normally film in the evening because I prefer natural light, but I thought it would be nice to share an evening with you guys because, well, I'm a little bit lonely and I could do with the company. So I'm going to make myself some dinner and then do some self-care. I've got some of those cheapo face masks we could do. You know the kind, those cheapo ones that you always see, they're about £1. I've got some of them. So I'm going to do that tonight as well. Thought it'd be a nice evening to spend by myself. Well, together with you. Just have a chill one. So, I've just got back from the shops. Well, I got back from the shops about 2 hours ago. Just haven't unpacked the shopping. I've been really into my spinach recently, so I've got some baby spinach. I'm currently obsessed with halloumi. and tomato stew. So I've got some chopped tomatoes. This was on special offer at Tesco's. Chopped tomatoes. Got some onions and garlic. Spinach. And I've got loads of herbs in the herb cupboard. I'll make it up. It's like my go-to evening meal when I can't be bothered to think is my halloumi, tomato and spinach stew. Delicious. So I'm gonna have that. What else have I got in here? Oh, I've got some milk. That's for tea tomorrow. So let's have a relaxing evening together. Hi. Cooking. I don't measure stuff when I cook. I just put it in. Well, I'll tell you what I do. I do measure, like if it's a new recipe, I will measure. So that's a lie, but I tend to just make it up. Pan. Nice pan. I love this pan. It's quite deep, so I kind of cook everything in this pan. It's my all-in-one pan. And it can go directly into the oven as well, which I like. I've never done that though. Usually just put it on the hob. But anyway, halloumi. One of my favourite cheeses. Cheese? Oh, I love halloumi. Just put that there. Let's be professional and put that over there so I can dry my fingers easily. Little towel on the shoulder. Down you go. So I've recently just started to hold my knife like this now. Like, I never really hold it like that. I feel like there's more of a grip when I hold my knife just at that base bit area. Feels more secure. Oh my rag. Right. No, whatever, just cut. Cut into nice little cubes. I always like to eat the end bit of a halloumi. Ooh. Done. Put this on the hob. I don't tend to put oil on it, I just kind of just heat it up. Keep an eye on that. Let me know if it's smoking too much. Onion. Yes, I'm a little bit messy. Hello. It's a bright new day. Feeling very refreshed. My skin feels skinny. Well, anyways, it is a brand new day. Not sure what we're gonna do. Well, I'm sure, I know that I've got to do a bit of work. I finish off some stuff, but what can I share with you? I'm kind of having a stay-at-home few days because last week I was out all the time. And it's sometimes very nice just to stay put and be grounded here. But I also know it's good for me to go outside. So, what have I got to do? I tell you what, I know what I've got to do. I've got a return. I don't know why I bought clothes when I don't have a job, but that's what I do late at night, buy clothes. So I'm going to return this. So if you fancy a little walk to the post office, just come along. Let's pack with me. I actually love packaging stuff. I'm not the best at it, but I do like it. There's something about neat lines and packaging it all that I quite like. Yeah, a bit weird. But let's not piss on passions. I'm very passionate about packaging my stuff. Tape. Scissors though. I don't know where the scissors are. Well, it's not in the place that I usually put them. It's annoying. I can't find them. I'm trying not to sound fed up because I know when I get fed up, it translates really well on my voice. I'm not fed up. It's just sometimes when you're not very tidy, you can find things straight away. But once you've tidied up, that's when you can't find things. I'm not fed up. If you haven't seen my other videos, sometimes there are moments when I can get really moody. And I sound very fed up. Now, I've always said it's partly being a grumpy Brit. Because if you don't know, grumpiness originated in Britain in 506 BC. I made that up. But it kind of is true. Everyone's a little bit grumpy here. But anyway, I'm going off tangent. Plan B is using my other scissors, which are my teeth. I go from being neat and clean and tidy to being an animal. That's kind of me. So I've got the label, they've sent a label. I always get nervous when there isn't a returns form in here. I know it's all a bit tech and you register your return on the computer, don't you? Let's register my return. Does it show you how to return? How to return via courier. Need to return some of your items? No worries, simply follow these steps. Quite a few steps. No need to register your return. The return label in the original box is active. Once you use it, we won't be notified of a return coming our way. So high tech. Pack your items into the original shipping box. Use the return label. Stick it securely over the original delivery label. Standard. Drop the package off. There's Parcel Force. So I just dropped this off at Parcel Force. Get a proof of postage. Yeah. Return status updates. We will send you an email once the package arrives at our warehouse, blah, blah, blah. And the refund will happen in up to 5 working days. Okay. I'm going to check where Parcel Force drop-off is, because that's our day out to Parcel Force. I think Parcel Force is part of the post office though. Oh. The post office in the UK is the post office in the UK. Don't know. It's like the National Post Office in the UK. Sorry, you're watching me doing things on the internet. It's probably not very interesting, guys, sorry. If you've got any parcels that you need to return, get them out. We'll do it all together. I'll give you a minute, or just pause it and then grab your packages so you can pack them with me. Sending a parcel. Sorry, this is really boring, but I hope you're doing better than me. I don't get it. Why is it not easy to find a drop-off? Am I being silly? Clearly, I don't usually use Parcel Force for my returns. Am I just really slow? Right. Parcel Force is a courier service in the UK. Parcel Force Worldwide is a trading name of the Royal Mail. Okay, so it's the Royal Mail, and the Royal Mail own the post office. I'm just going to go to the post office. I'm just going to write, can I drop off Parcel Force at the post office? Yes, you can. Right. Okay, right. We're going to go to the post office. Let me pack this. I'm not fed up. Just something to annoy me. Let me stick this on. I like to doubly secure the sides. Just like my worst nightmare is like my packages open during transit. It's not my worst nightmare. There are other nightmares that are worse. How's your packaging going? I've just been saying that I love doing it, but actually this looks a little bit ropey. Loving it doesn't mean I'm perfect at it though. It just means I like packaging things. So that's my package done. So let's go to the post office. Also, I'm wondering whether or not to have a treat today. So I usually have a treat with my tea, but it is Lent, and I've been a naughty Christian. We'll see. We'll see if there's any guilt-free treats that we could have as well. Let's go. Hi, do you do Parcel Force?
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you very much. Cheers. Tea time. It's a little bit messy in here, don't look at the back. I don't know, you can't really see it actually, but I dashed out just before I went to Amsterdam last week, so I didn't put all my recycling items in the recycling bin, so there's all that to do. Weekend job, it's fine. You ready for a cup of tea? It's now brewing. What's my treat? The treat today, a Go Ahead. It's called Go Ahead, and it is a fruit slice. Forest fruit. 54 calories. I hope that's okay. It's Lent. So I got this. We'll have that a little bit later. Sorry, I did just have some lunch quickly. It's quite late actually for lunch. It's fine. Hope I haven't got any food in my mouth. Let's quickly clean my teeth. Usually I brush my teeth before I record. Because you never know what hides in there. There was one video where I had strawberries and there was strawberry in my teeth. And I was like, oh, do I have to re-record that again? And I was like, oh, don't worry. Happens to us all. I don't brush my teeth before I have a cup of tea. That's a bit jarring. I think the brew's done. I'll get it. Ooh. Nice hot brew of Yorkshire tea. I'll let that cool down. Over here. Whilst that's relaxing, we can have a little catch up this week. A little bit of a truncated week, because I only got back like yesterday, so I didn't have that much time to film. We had a little bit of doing things, mostly just doing things at home. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm really happy to be home. It does take a little bit of adjustment when I'm kind of back in my apartment by myself. And also, I'm freelancing. That is also adding more echoes of loneliness. So maybe I'm just feeling those extremes as soon as I come back home. It's all fine. It's all fine. I do like my own time. Shall we have our little treat? This is a fruit slice. 54 calories. More or less eating air. Comes in these little packs. You get 3 in a pack. So, Go Ahead. It's a funny name. Fruit slices, forest fruit. Crispy biscuit slices with sultanas and a forest fruit flavoured filling. And I love these. Oh, there's a red balloon over there. Oh no, it's a crane. Got my glasses on, I thought that was a red balloon. So let's try this. Now, even though this is a biscuit, I don't think I would dip this in my tea. It doesn't seem like a dipping biscuit. It feels like a little cracker. They are crispy. Crispy and chewy in all the right ways. More biscuit than fruit, definitely. But you still get that fruity sweetness. And it's fine. It's absolutely acceptable. I mean, it doesn't beat the street waffles I had in Amsterdam. There was something else. I engorged myself on those. Is engorged the right word? Whatever, I'm using that word. But I just engorged myself. I couldn't get enough of them. I just kept eating them. Like they're so Moorish. Crispy and chewy. That's the right kind of texture. But I love it. I love it. Sorry, I'm shaming you. But these go ahead. Do hit the spot. You're just as good as street waffle. No, who am I kidding? So yeah, a little bit of a chill week. I think it's good to have a chill week after last week's shenanigans. So as I chill even more with this tea, thank you for watching my week. I hope you've all had a great week, and let's all have a brill week ahead.